Hey everyone, I just pulled into work, but before I go into work, I gotta do the weekly poll results. I gotta do the Debate Monday results now. This was a very interesting one because we had some good discussions in our Discord server. If you're not part of our community Discord server, shame on you. Join that so you can join our discussions when we do these Debate Mondays. Anyways, the poll results. Your four choices were Johnny Bravo, Adventure Time, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Those were your four choices based off of those Cartoon Network shows. And I want to say it was almost unanimously Johnny Bravo. It wasn't, but it was pretty damn close. Johnny Bravo received 84% of all the votes tallied up. And then Adventure Time got a couple of those, so it got about 15%. So nobody said Courage or Ed, Ed, and Eddie, which I thought was pretty good. Those two shows, I think, are masterpieces in their own respect. I think Adventure Time is really good, but we had some good discussions about Johnny Bravo and why we think Johnny Bravo was the odd man out. If you like the polls and stuff or want to participate more in our polls and stuff, you got to follow us. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We do it on TikTok, too, as well. But also, we do it on our website throughout the week, so if you missed the Debate Monday post, don't worry. Go to the website, fill out the poll there. That's all the time I got. Thanks so much, and enjoy the episode. Hello, and welcome to the Poorly Written Podcast, the only podcast where the host gets mocked. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true.
You're a loser, Zach.
I know. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Yeah, boo me. Don't act shocked. You know you want to join in.
Boo.
Oh, that camera's gonna move the entire time anytime I laugh. Stop making me laugh, Mike.
Never.
For the audio listeners, we don't have a very stable camera, but we got a camera.
Something.
It's something.
Something's better than nothing.
Something's better than nothing.
Period.
Anyways, today's episode, we have no guest. Sorry. I'm such a loser host, no one wants to come on.
Nobody in America does.
Wow. Yeah, it's crickets over here. It's quiet. Ain't no back talk.
Look at me.
I don't know.
Because I have back talk to give to you.
I know you do, but not right now.
Right.
As soon as I...
Fred,
the record button is the
Business
only
first,
thing saving me.
Business first, back talk later.
All right. Today's episode, we are talking about TikTok controversy. Don't you just love TikTok controversy? You'll be like, but it's a dancing app. What's going on there? Well, we're going to talk about that, but there's some background we got to go over.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got to talk...
Can you really consider a dancing app anymore?
Not really.
No.
Especially after the summer.
Yeah, yeah, no, you definitely can't call it a dancing app.
It's not a dancing app.
Yeah, it's fine. It's developed into something else, but we're going to talk about what happened. And, you know, some people may not care what happens on TikTok. They're like, big deal, so what? But there might be some actual consequences for other apps, too. So keep that in mind. What does this mean for everybody? So, you know, let's just get right into it. Let's talk about the recent controversy. Some people are calling it drama, but it's really controversy about the one TikTok creator, ThatVeganTeacher. Does that ring a bell to anybody?
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. For those who don't know, there is a creator on there called ThatVeganTeacher. The theory is that she's supposed to teach people how to be vegan and stuff, and nice friendly ways or whatever. And took the concept, decided to beat it with a meat tenderizer.
Great concept, just very poor execution.
Very poor execution.
Very poor.
Like almost every communist country ever. Very poor execution.
Takes a good concept about veganism, uses a meat tenderizer to destroy it.
That's all you gotta do, man. That's all you gotta do. Because she was on a tear. From like start to finish. She was on a tear. For like bullying people to racist remarks. Like she said the full N-word, hard R.
Yeah.
I know she spelled it.
She spelled it.
She spelled it out in one of those YouTube videos too.
Yeah,
as like an acronym.
Yeah, not only did she say it, she spelled it out for people.
As an acronym, using a doll of like a little black girl. And she's like, is this girl nice, intelligent, something, and then she just went on and on as an acronym for like the N-word.
Oh
And
my
I was
god.
like, you know, at that point she knows what she's doing, and if I ever see her in the street, she will catch these hands.
She will catch these hands.
Did she use like a minstrel doll or like a Barbie doll kind of
She
thing?
just used like a regular like
Plush
baby doll.
Yeah.
Like a plush doll kind of thing?
Yeah, like a plush doll, yeah. It was like a regular like plush like
Is
baby
that
doll.
even worse or?
No, that's fine. It's just
Okay.
a regular doll. There was nothing wrong with the doll itself.
But it's a black doll.
But it was a black doll, and we already know what kind of message that she was going to send, so,
Racist.
Racist. That's another one. And then pedophilia came up and grooming. So, you know,
Oh my
a
god.
lot of fun stuff.
Homophobia, all this kind of crap.
Homophobia, pedophilia, racism, bigotry.
Everything in the book.
Basically take the really shitty book and pull everything and like, yep, check it off. Yep.
It's like this. It's like, welcome to the first annual Racism Spelling Bee. Our first contestant tonight from TikTok at Vegan Teacher.
Your word is, and we're not even gonna go that much further.
We're not gonna go there and be like, can I get a definition? Can I get it in a sentence? And then you spell the word. It's like, congratulations, you're canceled. But you win.
It's a canceled spelling bee. If you know how to spell and say this word on a regular basis, you're canceled. But anyways, that's basically that vegan teacher. She's like, eating meat is murder, which is like the usual vegan spiel where it's like, meat is murder. I'm like, I mean, I didn't personally kill the cow, but I will eat my steak.
I think she also tried to compare veganism to the Black Lives Matter movement.
And she also tried to compare killing animals to the Holocaust. Like,
Yeah.
this bitch crazy. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, so white people are animals.
Animals.
Thank you for putting that out.
Animals matter more than Jewish people.
Yeah.
She wants a 16-year-old boy to show girls his fruit and vegetables.
Unacceptable.
That was the final straw, but we'll get to that.
Was the final straw for me.
That's basically the background. There's not a lot. She's just been doing her own thing. At one point, she turned off comments on her videos.
I wonder why.
Geez, I wonder why. Maybe if you didn't bully an app geared towards younger people, you didn't bully people.
I mean, is this before the ban or after the ban?
I think this was before the ban.
So before the ban, once her stuff blew up and went crazy, she
Mm-hmm.
turned off the comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after the ban, she went to YouTube, and then she's up there wreaking havoc on there.
Yeah, YouTube hasn't done anything about that yet, but
yeah, she's still on there doing her
we'll
thing.
see. But there was a lot of TikTok creators really against her. Like there was
Not surprising.
Surprised.
There was like it felt like everybody versus her.
Yeah.
In a way, where it's like literally, I don't know who was supporting her, but there were supporters on the app.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing we've talked about TikTok before. The thing about TikTok is it's a rabbit hole.
It is.
I mean, when you look at it, in this band, it's like everyone versus the vegan Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Ooh.
It's pretty much what it is at this point.
I
Stupid
mean-
theory and being racist.
Yeah.
What it is. Expose it for what it is on the dot.
Well, it's not
I wonder
as
if they're
severe
different.
as Marjorie Taylor Greene, because
Yeah.
Taylor Greene was elected to office somehow.
That's true. I wonder if they're like distant cousins once removed.
I mean, I'm not gonna go on Ancestry.com and figure that out. I am not that invested into it.
And you don't have enough money to pay for their membership.
No, I don't either. No, I don't think I want to dive that deep in. I don't want to go too much into the psyche because it's bad.
The bad psyche.
It's a bad psyche. Bad vibes. Not allowed.
Vibe check failed.
Vibe check failed miserably. Must terminate. You ever fail a vibe check so bad that they just try to get rid of you? There's not even like a comeback later, and it's like you gotta go. You gotta flee the country. You failed like the ultimate vibe check.
Yeah.
But TikTok has a lot of rabbit holes and stuff. I mean, there's still a Trump TikTok going on there. It's not as strong as it was.
He still has a following. You know, people are on there like saying
Oh,
something
boy.
about Trump, and they're like, "Don't worry, guys, he's gonna be back. You know, best president ever." All that mess.
March 4th.
Well, let me check. Today's March 5th, and it's day 1 without anything
Yeah,
happening.
I don't really take what
Yep.
they say seriously anymore. So
QAnon be like, oh yeah, it's all coming together, but nothing happened. Exactly.
that's the point.
That's the plan. But, you know, there's a lot of different TikToks. So the vegan...
Or maybe they did that to get your attention first to see if you would actually be paying attention for a follow-up of the real event that's going to happen.
Ooh. There we go.
Stay woke, people.
Stay, keep your eyes
Stay
open.
up, folks!
Stay up.
Stay woke and open the third eye.
Open the third
Open the
eye.
third eye, y'all.
Ah, jeez, we sound like a
Thou
Kanye.
shall rise again.
It's rising like an old man's dick. It's gonna need a lot of help. Even then, it might not get the job done.
It needs a little extra support to do the business.
It might not.
A few more pills.
Few more pills. It might not even get the job done. You might have to bring in some heavy artillery. India's so grossed out right now.
Okay, that's a podcast. Zach's just gonna get murdered right now.
So I should be stabbed conveniently in the next. Ah!
That was nice knowing you.
Oh, we had it planned
Just gonna run
out.
Zach till he graduates.
All right, so Zach has been murdered. India, you take over. I'm gonna go play dead.
Oh, great. Hello, I am your new host for the Poorly Podcast.
Instantly, the ratings just go right up through the roof.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You're joking, but I'm not.
I'm sorry. I had my headphones on. What did you say?
Put your headphones back on. Hear me.
I know. I just want to make sure I heard it.
We're in the same room.
We are in the same room. There's no green screen look. I'm just.
I know, but for our audio listeners,
I know.
we are in the same room.
We are in the same
We
room.
are right next to each other.
We are.
Stop touching me. I don't know you like that.
Oh, it was fun while it lasted, Zach.
We're way out. We're just gonna do staring contests for the audio listener. Ah, she stabbed me again.
Anyways.
Oh,
Except for
God.
Tyrannus.
Oh, I knew I should have packed my armor, my knight armor. I'm such a nerd. What are you gonna do about that?
Go on.
I'm gonna go on. I guess that's the background of what was going on originally. Who, what, where. There was a lot of. I keep saying there was a lot of like big names going on. One of them was like Ethan Tress or something. I don't know. The guy named Ethan. He was an actor or whatever. He was a really big one. At some point, Gordon Ramsay jumped in on it. So, you know, that shit's over when you have to send in the special forces like that. Although he really didn't do much. He didn't really do much. He ate a burger and ate a steak, and that was really it. Just do editor and be like, it's like, meat is murder, Gordon Ramsay. He's like, bat.
Yeah, because I think the vegan teacher just called out Gordon Ramsay as like abusing animals.
Numerous times.
Something.
Really?
Yeah, like she was calling him out for like animal abuse and meat is murder. And I'm like,
Why?
you're gonna go after the dude who could perfect beef Wellington? Really? That's the guy you go after? That's the beef?
You're gonna go after Gordon Ramsay? You
Gordon-
fucking donut!
There's the fucking lamb sauce.
What are you, an idiot sandwich? What are you, an idiot sandwich?
No, piss off!
All of you, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off! Get out of my kitchen!
You, and you, fuck off!
You ever see the video where they take the audio from Hell's Kitchen, put it in the kids' master chef?
Oh my god! Did you see the little kids like crying while mixing their freaking like
I know.
Stupid.
Like souffle or whatever, and he's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? All right, no, don't worry, we're gonna get through this." And then they put it in the oven. He's like, "Oh, let's just say a little prayer before it goes in," and it's and then it's Alice
God,
Kitchen.
now it's raw. Bloody hell, it's raw.
Where's the lamb sauce? Oh my God, Hell's Kitchen.
I love Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen's great. Literally,
Guilty
Amazing.
pleasure.
Gordon Ramsay can do no wrong when it comes to food. I mean, but like, I want to go to a restaurant of his just to see what he actually does.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doubting his.
That's-
I'm not doubting his skills. I just like that's on the bucket list. It's like get a meal from Gordon Ramsay.
I
Like
want to see
himself.
him yell at people.
That's the best kind of people watching now.
That's true. I know for the show, like if you go and you get on, like you're there to eat, like during a taping, I think they pay you like $50 and you get the meal.
Oh shit!
Nice.
I better get
Right
my
here.
audition face on.
I hear a group table.
Yes.
The poorly written podcast raids Hell's Kitchen. That'd be a vlog
That'd be
episode.
an honor.
That would be an honor.
Then when they cut takes, we yell out, "Where's the fucking lamb sauce?"
It's fucking raw.
And then we take the $50 and dip.
I mean,
like
that'd be
a
the
one-night
best
stand.
$50 I've ever gotten. I mean,
Nice.
I mean, $50 is $50.
What are you doing for your $50, Lewis?
so Lewis's OnlyFans account is. It's not anything sexual. He just does weird shit for $50 a piece.
It's called "What Would You Do for a Klondike Bar?"
That'd be a good TikTok one. It's like, all right, what do I have to do to earn this Klondike bar? It's like buy the entire McDonald's menu. It's like bat. But
Become Super Size Me 3.
oh yeah,
That movie scared me.
yeah.
I stopped
Did
eating
make
McDonald's
he made
for
a
hot
second
minute.
one.
He made a second one about it, and then he
Plain
made,
chicken.
he did a super high me, too.
Yep.
Yeah, that one was weird.
I don't think I would want to watch a guy like him smoke pot for 30 days straight or whatever.
I mean, I turned off on. I mean, I can't concentrate on anything now, but I turned off on.
That'd be fine too. I guess we could move into what actually happened, because we teased it a little bit. The vegan teacher was racist, homophobic, transphobic too,
Yeah.
xenophobic, and recently, and this is what caused the ban hammer to come out, is that she was being posed as she claimed she was being framed, but she was actually like asking to see 16-year-olds fruits and vegetables, if you will. Cause she started for those who don't have the app, there's a feature called stitching. So you take a 5-second part of another person's clip and then you kind of react to it or do a thing to it,
Mm-hmm.
But she started stitching the 16-year-old YouTuber over in the UK,
Mm-hmm.
constantly, like it felt like she was stalking him at one point. And they didn't have any interaction outside of TikTok.
Oh.
Thank
Not
God.
mentioned in any YouTube videos, Twitter, Instagram, nothing. So the only way she had contact with him was through TikTok.
Mm.
And he's a well-known YouTuber too, so it's not like people don't know who this kid is.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He's a well-known Minecraft YouTuber, but
Oh, like Tommy Innit?
I think that's the name actually.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's rising. He's rising on the YouTube on the Minecraft front. But anyways, she started really doing a lot of stitching on his videos and stuff, or duetting or whatever. And it got creepy. Even some of her loyal people were like, "Hey, what are you doing? He's 16," and she knew the age too. And the boiling point was that he was saying girls weren't attracted to me or whatever, or how do I get girls?
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, all you gotta show them is your vegetables and fruits. And then and she had big zucchini and a couple of round fruits separated like this.
Jail
Jail
time.
time.
Jail.
Literally, what she did redefines the scandals you hear about teachers trying to get with students. She basically redefined it.
I wouldn't say that. It's just very creepy, but that is a pedophile thing. Like, she is a pedophile.
She basically reinvigorated that Adam Sandler movie, That's My Boy, and turned it into the TikTok version.
Yeah, but it's not even like, at least Adam Sandler's funny. But That's My Boy was
The premise of the movie.
What was that movie about? Is that when he had that adopted kid?
No,
he had the kid. He had an affair with the teacher.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's one with Andy Samberg in it.
Oh, okay.
Where he's the kid.
Oh, ew.
His name is Han Solo.
Han Solo Burger.
Yep.
It's like, how would you not want a name like that? But anyways, that movie was fucked. But
I digress.
It's like this.
I digress. This is fucked because it's actual real life. And not based off. It's not a movie like this. Like, she's been after this kid for a while now, and that's a really concerning part. So she's really after this kid, like intimately after this kid, and she didn't do it to anybody else. Like, people were looking for proof. They're like, oh, maybe it's a stretch. Maybe it's just like she likes, like, you know, the content or whatever. It was only just his. And then that's what brought the ban hammer is that people were reporting her to TikTok as a pedophile.
Right.
And sexual harassment and stuff like that. And, you know, TikTok, the app, TikTok is very weird.
Right.
And how they run. I will say that, like, based on my knowledge of algorithms and stuff, it's very weird.
Very weird.
It's very weird. But, you know, TikTok can't have that on their app.
Nope.
Despite all the grown men on the app that are chasing after the 16-year-old girls.
They allow a lot of stuff on their app that they shouldn't. And then a lot of times they're taking down people's videos for, like, not being inappropriate at all, not showing any nudity, not any of that sort, and they take those down because, you know.
We could almost do an entire episode just dedicated to, like, investigating TikTok algorithm.
Yeah, they take videos down for all the wrong reasons, but time, like, it was actually justified.
This time was actually justified, like, because I post on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I had one video be taken down, like, 4 times, or I've had 4 strikes against my account.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure I'm, like, shadow banned technically, but they shadow ban anybody. It doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
Because some of the biggest creators, like, have to, like, repost their videos, like, 2 or 3 times just to get people to see it.
Right.
Because they get shadow banned, and it's,
They get, like, 400K views on, like, a regular, and then every now and then, like, TikTok will stop sharing their stuff, so now they're only getting, like, 1,000 views.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, because I was averaging 500 to 1,000, and now I can barely crack 200.
Yeah, because they're not putting out the content.
Exactly.
TikTok, I got beef with you.
We got beef with TikTok, not just as creators. I mean, like, they do it more to black creators, I've noticed.
Yeah, they silence a lot of black creators, and they take down a lot of their content, which is seen as, like, inappropriate or like, hate speech.
Yeah.
When really they're talking about a lot of issues, which has a lot of important messages. But
Yeah.
we got beef, TikTok!
We got beef.
We got a lot of beef.
We got a lot of beef.
We got a lot more than Wendy's.
We got more beef than that vegan teacher.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. She got the ban hammer. She should have also gotten a warrant.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're working on it.
I hope so.
But she got banned. A lot of people were celebrating eating steaks, posting online. Like, there was a hashtag going around too. I think it's like vegan teacher gone or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people. There was a lot of celebration. I mean, because they got one of the most infamous creators off the app.
Yeah.
Even though she had like 20 plus accounts. She had like that Holocaust teacher, that vegan nurse. Like, she had like a whole roster of these.
Her issue is that she's so out of the loop and she's so delusional that she thinks she's actually, like, doing something. Like, she's one of those crazy people that thinks they're helping the cause when really you're doing more harm.
Yeah, she's giving us content.
Yes.
To make fun of her.
Like, she wants to sit up here and say she's not homophobic, but then again, continues to use homophobic slurs, continue to think that spreading hate and all that rhetoric is okay.
Yeah.
Thinking, like, she's one of those weirdos that think that she's doing something when really she's not. She's doing more harm. and it's
Right.
actually causing a really bad. It's painting vegans in a really negative light.
And it's not like all vegans are like. There's a good. I don't want to say good handful, but there's a decent handful.
Yeah, there's a decent handful
That are like that. That like meats murder or like you should
like
feel
PETA.
bad. Yeah.
PETA is a terrible organization.
PETA. The best
Oh,
description
God.
I heard is like if Al Qaeda could terrorize animals, they'd be PETA. So.
Yeah, PETA's awful organization.
They're awful. With a 7% adoption rate, they shouldn't talk shit
No,
about
they
people
shouldn't.
leaving animals at shelters. It's like, what do you do with the other 93, PETA? I'd like to know. But I think what you're doing is terrible. But watch PETA come after us now and be like, oh, they're trying to talk bad about us.
Oh well.
Oh, well. You know, really quick side note.
Mm-hmm.
A few months ago, there was a tractor trailer that flipped on a major interstate near here. It's down south more. It's down south of Cortland, New York, I think. I think it was closer to...
Yeah.
It was between Cortland and Binghamton.
Mhm.
And the tractor trailer flipped over. It was carrying like 20 heifers, 5 of them died.
Ooh.
PETA
Oh.
decided the best way to react to this situation was to buy a billboard for a month in memoriam of the 5 heifer cows that died, and then said meat was murder.
No.
What?
Yeah, I kid you not. It was on the news. It had a little blurb and stuff, or it was a web
Meat was
story.
murder.
They said meat is murder. There was some other stuff too. If you actually follow the link and stuff, it's like PETA was saying, "Oh, these cows shouldn't have been there in the first place. You know, they were off being sent off to be processed and turned into like meat and stuff." Like,
Probably.
probably,
But
they're heifer cows.
But still.
they probably,
billboard,
you know,
though.
I feel like PETA has this weird thing. They live in this fantasy land where every single animal can just roam free and not be touched when, you know.
PETA also did the same thing where they compared Black Lives Matter to animals.
Yeah.
Where they had that halftime ad that got pulled because it wasn't up to standard. Or they claimed it wasn't up to standard. It was the animated animals taking the knee.
Yeah.
Which was like, I'm like, PETA's so full of themselves.
They're like, okay, well, you love animals, you shouldn't eat them, and it's like, well, we love black people, we shouldn't kill them, and like those two cannot be comparable.
They can't be the same thing.
It's like, wow, PETA, you really outdone yourself. Like,
wow, I had no
That's
expectations for you,
bad.
and you somehow ruined them.
It's like I knew it was gonna be that low, but Jesus, fuck, that bar was low.
We knew the bar was in hell, but hell decided to put it a little bit lower. Like,
That
we
shit
can't
is
have
in-
this here.
it's in the Earth's molten layer.
It's almost to the core. Maybe that's the plan, is to get the bar so low to the core that nobody would be surprised by what they do anymore.
It'll be so low, nobody can play limbo with it.
If you are vegan and are listening to this, and you're not one of these people, we're not talking about you.
I'm not talking about you. I love Beyond Burgers.
I don't.
I love the Impossible Burger from.
I like them.
I can taste the difference.
And I like the Beyond Sausage.
I can taste that
The
too.
Buffalo
That's
Chick
not bad.
wings. The Buffalo Chick wings. Them John
Get it
smack.
out there.
You know, I do
Get it out
eat some
there.
vegan food, and that just stuff just smacks, man.
Yeah, but what did
And
we have
they
for
did
dinner?
Okay, but
I know it's not an all-time thing.
I know. I'm just saying that I eat vegan food too. I'm a fat ass. I eat all kinds of food. I don't care if it got meat in or not. Meat or not, I'm still gonna fuck it up. So there's that.
They make some good stuff. And
Yeah.
someone that's for me, I'm a semi like vegetarian. Like I eat like proteins and like I'm a meat person, but I also like a lot of vegetarian stuff.
Yeah.
They make a lot of good shit. I had an Impossible Whopper for like the first time a couple weeks
They're
ago.
so
Actually
good.
impressed. They're actually not bad.
I had a bite of it once, and I'm like, I can't
always
do
get it. If I ever go to like Burger King, I only get the Impossible Whopper. I don't even get the roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bite of it once, and I'm like, this, I
Well, that's
can't.
because you're whack.
I'm whack?
Yep.
No, I just like meat. I'm just gonna keep eating meat. I don't care if I'm the last man on earth eating meat.
Yes, you love to eat some meat.
I love meat.
Yep.
I realized right after what that sounded like. And I'm glad you kept your composure.
That's why I encourage it.
I had this whole rant planned in my head about, like, I love all kinds of meat, big meat, small meat, but And then I was gonna go into like steak and chicken and turkey and
Small
ham
meat,
and
long
venison.
meat, short meat, hairy meat, bald meat,
I
dark meat, white meat, in between meat.
like meat. Someone's
Man,
gonna be
but-
like, "Oh, that's really gay of you," and I'm like, "Well, we're getting ready for Gay Pride Month, so
I'm ready for Gay Pride Month.
we've been ready.
Man,
Been ready.
We've
that,
been
that
ready.
backfired on you.
Yeah, it did, but it was
Back-
funny. So
That backfired like a teenager on prom night.
that's like the third time you've made this joke. Isn't it gonna backfire on you?
Maybe, maybe not.
Nah, that's true.
We'll see.
Things tend to
That
backfire
joke-
on me more. So,
Yeah.
Welcome
anyways,
to the club.
okay. I think we went that way off track. I think,
Way off track.
Way off
What
track.
were we even talking about?
We were talking about that vegan teacher, the band, the celebration. I guess we could get into like the new algorithm that they put in place because TikTok had an update recently,
Hmm.
and ever since then the algorithm has been going crazy. Like you can't even say anything about another person on the app without them taking down your videos, and like taking down
Yeah, automatically.
automatically. Like you mention another like person's like account name or whatever, like you like not even tagging them. It's just the algorithm knows. It's like, oh, you're talking about this person. Boop.
It was like a Twitch kind of situation where you can't have banned or suspended accounts on like your live stream.
Yeah. Something like that, but not really the same thing. It's weird because it's like you literally cannot talk about another. It's not even like bad too. Like someone could give you a compliment and then they just go whoop. You know, like they just yank it off. It's like they let the what was it? Mike, help me out. The KS. The KGB. It's like the KGB.
KGB, okay.
I was thinking like KSGB, and I'm like, that's not right.
I was learning about that in like high school one time, and like to this day, I still don't even know. Does it stand for Kill Great Britain? I don't even know what it's called. Somebody said it stands for Kill Great Britain. To this day, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's basically the Russian CIA.
Okay. Yeah, I know that, but like, okay.
Someone put in the acronym "Kill Great Britain."
Yes.
Like,
And our like my teacher was like, so I'm not really sure, but like some people were saying it stands for Kill Great Britain, even though that's not really true. And I'm like, so Kill Great Britain? Like, is that what it stands for or no? Like, I don't. I'm
take
so
the fight
confused.
back to them. Nuts. Although it is a very convenient acronym.
Anyways,
Acronym.
acronym.
It's like FedEx. If it fits, it ships.
That was a good one.
Yes.
If it fits, it ships.
Yes.
He's like-
Anti-bullying algorithm.
Yeah, that's the new one. That's the new one. You literally cannot talk about another person on the app. And then the algorithm got even worse because you can't even show fake knives or anything.
Really?
You can't show knives, you can't show guns, nothing. You can't. At one point, the algorithm was like really tweaked out where if you made a finger gun like I am right now, they take that down too.
What?
And there's proof. Like people are showing proof of it too. Like their screenshots are coming through. It's nuts.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like they want no violence, they want no bullying, they want no fun,
No foul language.
no foul language. Well, piss off, you motherfuckers. This is the podcast. Even though we post our videos to TikTok, which you should go follow anyways.
Do it.
Do it. Follow us on TikTok until TikTok decides they had enough of our bullshit.
And then we'll just make another one.
We'll just make another one.
Like the vegan teacher.
And then we'll make another one.
I'll make 20 accounts.
It'll be that poorly written podcast.
That poorly written podcast.
Poorly written Among Us.
This poorly written
Poorly written
podcast.
podcast 002.
Wait, which one are you? And I'm like, 0013, and it's like, oh, weird. I'm like 0207. Like, weird. Anyways, The new algorithm is absolutely bonkers. I mean, they're like anything. They're like, what do you mean anything? It's like anything, bullying, violence, nothing. No fun allowed. This is the new no fun league.
Mhm.
Okay, what's the line of bullying then?
What?
What's the line of bullying?
The line of bullying?
Yeah, what's their line to say, okay, you're bullying someone now?
Anything. You talk about another person. You can't even look at another account funny. They'll be like, hey. Stop that.
Oh god.
It's a line in the sand that's washed away to who the fuck knows where.
Like, they drew a line in the sand, and it got washed away, and then it's been chaos ever since.
They made it to Atlantis.
Although the cooking TikTok people have been fine.
Yeah.
Except for when they show knives, then they gotta, like, block those.
Um,
Kind of awkward when you see, like, a text box over them chopping onions and so.
People will. Yeah. I mean, I've been seeing some stuff sneak by. Like, I've been seeing people make edibles and everything.
I know some people are like, the stoners are completely fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
So,
Stoners
Go
have
on.
always been fine on the app, though. Like,
Yeah.
you can't show that you're actually making a blunt, but anything past that, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Who's going
going
on?
pot in the pot baked brownie? Yeah, that's okay. Chopping up a tomato? Oh, nope, that's no good.
No.
So good.
Hey, what are you doing with that knife there? And the stoners are like, oh, I should leave.
Kind of reminds me of like the iCarly scene where it's got the ostrich and the smoothie in the elevator. It's like, what you got there? A knife for chopping food. It goes, a smoothie.
What do you got there? And it's like, smoothie? My God. But the algorithm has been really bad. Like, it's gotten to a point where some people have actually started to go post their TikToks on Twitter.
Mhm.
So they're starting to go to Twitter and post, like, the full TikToks there. Because Twitter doesn't have the same crazy algorithm as TikTok.
Twitter's algorithm. I feel like there's barely an algorithm.
There's
I feel like
just enough.
they only censor you if you're Donald Trump.
Or
Other
any
than-
Republican.
Basically,
Other than that, like, I've seen some nasty stuff on
There's
Twitter.
been-
I've seen Twitter porn. I've seen people smoking
Yep.
blunts on Twitter.
You ever
People
see
shooting
you ever see a
guns.
stabbing?
Yeah, I've seen dead bodies on Twitter, like
Twitter does whatever it
fatal
wants.
shooting videos. Like, Twitter doesn't care, man.
Twitter does,
Dude.
like, in terms of, like, content regulation, Reddit and Twitter do not give a single fuck what
No.
you see.
Twitter is the
Oh.
modern day dark web.
Literally,
I wouldn't call it that.
I wouldn't
There's no
call it-
fucking-
It's
no,
like dark.
there's
It's
on
like
there.
dark web. It's like diet dark web.
It's diet
It's
dark
like-
web.
it's like it's the public dark web.
Yeah, the public dark web.
Because Reddit is
There
more
we
of
go.
that. Reddit's more of that space in between where it's like you can see
Yep.
some really wholesome shit or some really fucked up shit.
Yeah, I've seen
There's Reddits where there's just things for dead bodies. I mean, I haven't seen any of that. I like to clarify, but I know they're out there. I like to
You name it, it's
clarify.
probably a thing.
I mean, there's a lot of like fucked up shit on Reddit, but it's not dark web. It's not like the actual dark web, but like they can tell you how to get there. They're the gatekeepers.
I mean, after all, they are the ones that told us to buy GameStop. So
That's true. Reddit is on a whole nother level of bullshit, but my top two for most unregulated is Reddit and Twitter. That might change this year depending on what the old people in Congress want to do.
that is true.
The old people don't understand. They have not amnesia, but they have dementia, so they forget what briefings they go into. Kidding me? It's a retirement home at this point. What do you do?
She wants a hug.
Huh? We're hugging right now.
Someone screenshot this while it exists.
Flipping off the camera like, no, on three, dear. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, I didn't need a screenshot because this will be on the video.
Oh, that's right. Oopsies. I put it when I upload it. I say not made for kids, but I don't restrict it either. So that's dumb. It's like, is it made for kids? No, obviously not. Oh, do you want to restrict it? No, I'm not that dumb.
They're still gonna find it anyways.
They're gonna find it anyways. What? Who tells their actual age anymore? They're like, yeah, I was
Even though people
born.
should.
I was born on March 4th, 1923. You don't remember the early days of the internet where you did, yeah. First of all, who the hell puts their like birth date set all the way back to 1900? I'm like, it's like 2000 and
Just
like
really old.
it's like 2009, and it's like, yeah, I'm 109 years old looking up stuff about Call of Duty. Sure, yeah, you know, yeah, 109. I fought in all of them: World War One, II, Vietnam, Korea, Gulf. You know, yeah, I fought in them all. Even the emu one. Yeah, I just fought a bunch of birds.
Done all of them.
What?
There's probably someone that's done all of them.
I mean, for God's sakes, the common that I would do, I was like 15. I would do like I'm 21, but I would look up like how to make cocktails. That's what I did.
Yeah, you could get away with that.
That's why.
Louis,
That's
how
why
scandalous of you to look up how to make cocktails.
Underage drink. How dare you?
I never made that cocktail till I was 18, by the way, and that was the White Russian from Big Lebowski.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See,
That's a
that's what
classic.
Louis was doing with lying about his age at 13.
15.
Oh, 15. Oh, well, I
Worse.
was,
I mean,
I caught myself this time. I caught myself. Oh, see.
It was like hold up, not one step further.
If you stay completely still, they can't see you.
Real gangsters move in silence.
Oh, boy. Anyways, so I guess we should talk about why it's important that we talk about this new anti-bullying algorithm, because like people are getting strikes that really shouldn't be getting strikes. Like, let me stretch here really quick. But what?
I was just making sure you ain't hit me in the head.
I'm not gonna hit you in the
'Cause
head.
I will
I'm
go
pretty sure.
upside your head.
I mean, I deserve it, but so like for us, it's like this is a big deal because like verified creators and stuff are like they're getting hit pretty hard. Like there's this thing on there called shadow ban. You know, like TikTok will not show people your stuff. So if you're a TikTok creator with like let's just say 500,000 followers, your average for a video should be like somewhere between like 10 to 50,000 or 100,000.
Right.
But if you are only getting exposed to like 1,000 people or whatever, that means you're shadow banned. Because like you get notifications when you're some of your favorite content creators are like, you know, posting. So that's a big deal. And then some of them, like I said, are jumping ship to go to Twitter just to post their TikToks without them being taken down. It's kind of a big deal because TikTok doesn't want to screw themselves over and let people walk away.
Right.
Because Twitter is trying new things to be competitive with some of these other apps. I mean, in terms of like other mobile apps, I mean, Facebook owns not only Facebook, but, you know, Instagram too. So like they're fighting like a two-headed monster there.
Right.
And then they have Reddit, and then TikTok's like been the big ones ever since Twitter shut down Vine.
Rest in peace, Vine.
Rest in peace, Vine.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Could have had a really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but TikTok has been doing its thing for a while. But you know, Twitter's trying new things, so I wouldn't be surprised if Twitter tries to like maybe make another video app like Vine, but also TikTok. I mean, they still own the rights to it.
Like a Vine 2.0 kind of thing.
Vine 2.0, maybe they'll call it like, I don't know, something else. They'll probably rebrand it.
Yeah.
I mean, Periscope is mildly successful.
But
for
it's
them as a
shutting
stream.
down.
It is shutting down, but you know, it was for a while successful. I just don't think Twitter's found anything that's like been they're solid number 2. It's not like Facebook where they just bought Instagram. They bought WhatsApp. They bought Oculus. Like,
Yep. I mean, it's as long as the new Vine doesn't have the Paul brothers on it, I'm okay with that.
you know, they'll be there. So I guess.
They will, but they'll be less popular.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, one of them is now known for just getting his ass kicked every match. So
No, it's a draw, sir. It's a draw. Doesn't count.
enough.
It's an exhibition match.
Not talking the Mike Tyson fight here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that.
Yeah.
I forgot that. Like, didn't one of them want to fight Floyd Mayweather, and that was going to be an exhibition match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was Logan.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. The Paul brothers are just two meatheads. So there's no. I don't know what goes on in replacement of the brain cells in there, but I think it's like the scene from the Simpsons movie with the little monkey. And they're like, it's like, hey, you're gonna go to jail.
Like, literally.
I think
Yeah,
that's their actual like brain capacity power. Like most of us have a pretty normal brain. There's it's like it runs off the Energizer. That's now an Energizer monkey, where it's like.
I was thinking of Toy Story, that monkey that was watching the camera. Watching so intently.
Yeah, that's probably more accurate. Because like they just flip it on. They're just chilling, and then they're like, "Oh shit, I gotta record dead bodies."
Yeah, I think with Twitter though, it's gonna be more interesting because I know they're talking about doing like the safe mode where you can flip the switch and you can go from safe mode to only Twitter.
The super tweets, the super follows. That's so dumb. Exclusive tweets. I'm like, dude, what?
Just give us a goddamn edit button.
I
now.
want a fucking edit button on Twitter. I didn't ask for this. I feel like it's either gonna come.
Money off ads.
What are we gonna get first? Universal healthcare or an edit button on Twitter?
No.
Which one do you think we're gonna hit? Because I think I know the answer, but it's
Add a button on Twitter.
yeah, that's what I
We'll
thought.
never get universal health care.
Not here.
Not here. Maybe when I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like 70 years old, and they're like, "We have universal healthcare now," and I'm like,
Thanks to go to my doctor's appointment about my hernias.
"Great! Now I can go to my doctor's appointment and get 20,000 pills for free through taxes. That's cool." But anyways, this TikTok thing has been, it's just weird. Some of this ordeal has been very weird. But, you know, people are starting to be like, hey, I'm posting on Twitter too, or I'm posting on Instagram, you know. Instagram has a weird algorithm too, like.
I don't even bother with their
I think Instagram algorithms is, it's
Weird.
sexist.
It is sexist.
It is, because, like, I remember that one rapper that was trending on Twitter for all the shit he was posting at the strip club. For, like, on his, like, story and stuff. And it didn't get taken down, but, like, God forbid a woman tries to promote her OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So, like, that's not family friendly. It's like, okay, but this rapper is literally showing women's parts on there. Like, well, he's a man, so, you know, it's fine.
Man.
It's a one-off thing. I mean, I'm like, this man brags about how much he goes to strip clubs. It's like, it doesn't count. I mean, the internet is not geared towards everybody. We know that.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
I know. But I guess to kind of start moving towards the end of this, what does this mean for TikTok, short and long term? I mean, what does it mean for the internet? In a way, because like you're seeing TikTok kind of taking these very proactive steps, and you don't know, and we've seen this on other apps too, but TikTok is like the biggest one for younger people.
It is.
So there's going to be more impact on the younger generation than before. I mean, Facebook does. Let's just face it. Facebook is for boomers, so it's boomer book. I feel like Gen X has taken over Twitter. They're kind of in there a lot of bit, so we have like Snapchat and like TikTok.
We'll be safe.
Gen X is taking over Twitter.
They're taking over Twitter.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You don't see a lot of boomers on there, but you see a lot of Gen X on there.
Not my Twitter. I'm on Black Twitter.
Oh, that's why. Never
I'm
mind.
on Black Twitter.
Never mind.
Gen
Oh,
Z
I
and millennials.
forgot. Ah, that explains it.
I don't know what kind of shit that you're seeing, but
Gen X Twitter.
the shit that I'm seeing is live.
I agree with you, Zach. It's basically Facebook's now become family reunion book.
Or racist book.
Racist book, race book.
Facebook. When are we gonna get back to America's true values?
We need to go
What
back
values?
to when
We
America
can't
was
have our
great.
own bathrooms no more.
Yeah. It's a really good question that you bring up. What does it mean, short term, long term?
Well, it depends, because if they correct their
'cause we also-
algorithm,
Yeah, because we all took media law, and we talked about this before, as well as media management or media economics. We've taken it. It's like we've understood. So we've discussed this before, like off before the podcast even ever took off.
yeah, like
last
we
year.
took classes.
We
on
are
it,
educated
which means we
broadcasting
know.
students.
It means we know what we're talking
So
about.
listen to the podcast.
Boom.
I think
We got degrees in this. Well, 2 of us do.
Only
But the rest of us are going to get ours soon.
Indy and I are
You're
Indy
close.
and I are getting ours in 10 weeks. 10
Exactly.
weeks.
10 weeks?
Yeah, I think with it, it's really gonna challenge the idea of private entity in the Constitution. That's gonna be the biggest talking point, because now they're taking a further stance, and everyone's gonna be like, "What about my constitutional rights to speak on all content?" It's like, okay, Twitter doesn't give a crap. If you want to go there, if you want to go to Twitter, you'll see an OnlyFans preview where you see everything possible.
Mm-hmm.
So in reality, for the short term, TikTok won't see much change. They might continue to change their algorithm, but in the long term, they could become like Vine and die, and then Twitter gets everything. And then meanwhile, Twitter is attracting people of all ages, with the exception of most older people. So I think Twitter's going to have that spike that Facebook had in the 2000s when they became a thing. I think Twitter's going to enjoy that spike for a little while.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that spike will last, but they're going to enjoy that long tail for quite a while.
I think with TikTok, the thing is that creators are not jumping ship yet, and the key word is yet, because if the algorithm gets
Right.
any worse, these people are gonna go. They're gonna go to Twitter. They're gonna go to YouTube. Like half of
And
the
Apple's
some-
not going to be fun anymore.
yeah. And then it's not gonna be fun. Then we are gonna see the really bad shit of TikTok. We're gonna see the
I think-
cringy dance challenges and the racist
We're going to
people.
see Charlie
like-
D'Amelio.
What?
We're going to see the little 16-year-olds.
Oh no!
Little
Lord.
TikTok dances. Ugh.
Lord. But yeah,
We
I
don't
think-
need that again.
I don't think YouTube would be becoming more emerging than what it is right now, because they've gotten their own criticism right now for shadowing content of creators.
Yeah.
People also hate them because it's owned by Google, and they got rid of Google Play Music, and then you have to buy into the YouTube Music program to get your music back.
It's
and-
dumb.
It's basically Google/YouTube is on everyone's shit list practically. So really, it's gonna be Snapchat and Twitter that are gonna take the business out of it.
Yeah, because Facebook has
We're gonna
been
take the
declining
cake.
for years. Instagram is still like in the top 5 used apps. If I
Right.
remember the order correctly, and I looked this up too, the number 1 was among younger people, at least, not in total use, at least for younger people, and that's where these like companies are really aiming for.
Mhm.
The number 1 was TikTok. Number 2 was Snapchat.
No.
3 was Instagram. 4 was
Mhm.
Twitter, and I think 5 was YouTube. So for like younger people, Facebook is out of the question.
Yeah, it's not happening.
But like the younger people, I think, are realizing like, okay, these apps are not really geared towards like creative minds and stuff like that. So it almost feels like the market is just right for another competitor to come in and kind of ruin the place.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like the WWE matches where they just put in one more wrestler, slowly
Right.
letting them in. But each one you just get is bigger and stronger than before. So Facebook is getting the shit kicked out of them, but they tag team with Instagram and all this
Right.
other stuff. It feels like the internet culture is at a very weird point right now.
Right.
Like, because all these algorithms and stuff are like acting crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got infamous people on there who go around and spewing around stuff, and then in retaliation to that, you're silencing all the people who brought it to your attention.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
Let's see.
what else are we thinking for short-term, long-term effects? Because I think unless they fix the algorithm, where they're like, oh, we over-adjusted, we're going to tweak it back. If they don't, there might be issues.
Yeah,
Right.
I think they'll adjust it back because I think they're gonna do like heavily forceful in the like very short term, and then trail it back so they can have more people in and get more ad revenue. Like do like a purge type thing.
You saying it's purge time, Mike?
I guess so.
All right, let's grab the mask.
Stop. That's like my biggest fear.
I understand why, so.
I'm first to go, man. Literally. And I'm fat. I can't run. It's a wrap.
We'll get you a machine gun.
Like-
You'll be fine.
Like a minute after like the siren goes off, I'm gonna be dead in like the street. Everyone will be fighting for their lives till like the morning before the sunrise, and me, I'll just be dead.
I mean, you look at it because you live in PLS, so basically you'll be okay because
Thanks
you'll
for
have all the
releasing where she lives.
I don't know what that stands for.
Yeah,
That
someone
means
could figure it
anything.
out. I'm gonna censor it anyways. It doesn't matter.
I'm dead.
Yeah, she lives at you know where.
Yeah, I know where. She knows where. You two know where.
Yeah. So basically, honestly, with all the pizza boxes they would leave out, you might be fine for a little while.
Oh, that's right.
'Cause
Just
everyone-
bait them. You could just bait all the people to try to get in.
Plus you could also break into the vending machines too.
I mean,
Hey,
a brick
you'd
through
have
the front
basement.
door is all it needs.
I know.
Like
you
literally.
you leave bait, right? You'll leave bait in like the lobby or something. It's like free pizza for the purge or whatever.
Mhm.
But then you poison it, so you kill all of them, and then you
Oh.
just raid the vending machines, and that's it. That's your
I
whole
don't
night.
want to kill people.
That's the point of the purge.
I know, but I don't
That's
feel
the
the
point.
need to kill people.
I don't either. I'm just saying what you could do.
I mean that's your option. The vegan teacher has very fewer options.
Yeah, I feel like people are going to go after her anyways. I forgot to mention this earlier, but apparently she's being sued by one of the TikTok people who took her down
Ooh.
for
About
slander.
it.
It was the Ethan guy I was talking about. Like, I'm gonna look up.
Oh,
He's suing because she's based in Canada,
Mhm.
so he's getting.
Mhm.
He's talking to a law firm in Canada so he could sue them for sue her for slander.
Mm.
Because she went on YouTube and like slandered him and saying he's actually the pedophile and the bully and stuff like that, and he actually lost a gig because of it. So
Oh, so he's gonna sue her.
he's gonna sue her. Good.
Take her for all her money, even though she probably doesn't have any.
She probably doesn't have a lot of money, but whatever it is, it's now
Don't
his.
know.
the
Crazy.
measly $5 into American coins.
$6.
$7.
6.5.
Nah, 625.
Better.
45.
I guess to kind of wrap up this discussion, so vegan teacher bad.
Yes.
Vegan
Yes.
teacher bad.
Yes.
Our celebrations with steaks.
Hold up. Emphasis on the vegan teacher, not just any vegan teacher.
That
vegan
vegan
That
teacher.
vegan teacher, very, very
She
bad.
got kicked.
Yeah.
She's on YouTube. We don't know what's going to happen with YouTube because YouTube has to be aware.
Dishonor on
Mhm.
her.
They have to know what's going on.
Dishonor on her cow.
Well, the cow she's keeping alive or the cow.
The cow that she probably has
Yep.
in her backyard as a dog.
This is Sprinkles. Moo. He's bilingual.
Dishonor on her.
Literally,
man.
it's like this. That vegan teacher piss off the other vegan teachers. Keep educating the world.
Yeah.
Don't piss off the carnivores.
Yeah, the rest of y'all out there, we still love you.
unless you
Don't piss-
think
don't be
like her,
PETA.
then we don't.
Unless you think like her, then.
Or PETA, who was just basically Al Qaeda for animals. I don't know how you fit that into the acronym. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Well, PETA's a terrible organization, and it
Well, no, it'd be like this. Pete Al-Qaeda? I don't know how it would work.
yeah, nah. Let's not stretch it. Let's not drag it. I
Yeah.
think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Unless somebody else wants to get another jab in on the vegan teacher.
Bye.
It's gonna plug social media.
I'm kidding. Sorry. I have to go to the bathroom.
We'll wrap this up quick. Thanks for listening to the episode. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for as ever long as we're not banned. You know, we got a community Discord server. Join that too. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. Down below somewhere.
Mhm.
The like, click, subscribe, do the whole shebang.
Do the whole shebang, and we have a community Discord server, so join that too. Link is in descriptions.
We do fun stuff in there.
We do fun stuff like Debate Mondays
do.
get posted. Well, most of the time get posted early. So
Yeah.
So with that being said, that's all the time we got today. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.
Wave. You're yeah. Go.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thanks for telling.
What? I wanted you to be done like 20 minutes ago.